Hey everybody, this is Donna. Of course, you know where you tune into. I'm getting so much good rest, good rest, good calm, a good rest, and about to check these big Keno, Easy Pick Keno fantasy tickets and Lotto. I didn't check them from yesterday. I was so geeked about catching that 3 digit, and you know what I realized? It was a double number. I didn't hit for 291. I hit for when you play 50-50. I don't know how they played in your state, but by it being a double number, the way it fell. But I played it all. Oh my, dang! You know what? If I had to played it all, it can only be played 3 ways when it's a double number. If I had to played it like dollar box instead of 41, because when you play a 6-way number 50-50, you get $291, whether that's midday or evening. So you get 250 plus 41, and $41 is the 50-cent box when you play in a 50-50. When you play a 3-way number, I wasn't thinking. I really cheated myself out of money, and I wasn't thinking. Anytime I usually play a 3-digit number, that has two double numbers, you can only play it 3 ways. So it's best to just put $1 on it all 3 ways, and you can get $500 straight off the box. You don't even have to go up to the lottery commission to get it cashed in. So cheated myself out some money. But hey, I'm grateful. But the thing about that, when you play a double number 50-50, and you get $83 for 50 cents when it's a double number. And you get altogether it's 333, you know. So if I played 711 and it comes 7117, I play it all 3 ways for $1. For you people that don't play numbers, but I ain't about to break down on numerology to you, and it's not numerology. I wish I was a numerologist. I should be, the way I hit the number, the way I study, but I'm the type of person that works on like what I see, what I hear around me, and I could be in a room full of people. Everything will move slow, and I'll focus on this person's name. It may be a guy named James, and let's say James fall down. I'll look in the number book, but really I got it in my head, which is sad. I know that better than I know the Bible, but I know that James in the Three Wise Men number book plays for 813, which plays for house. Michigan folks that work out that it's three main number books people in Michigan work out of, and that's what I never found out by visiting other states. I would just play. I have caught the number in other states in the box and straight, and then when I get home, have to write and send the ticket and send it certified and insure it, so a state can cash me out, send me a check that there are no taxes taken out when unless it's a 4-digit. I hit a 4-digit one time from the state of Illinois when I was visiting. So I had to wait, and we had to leave that Sunday. I had to be at work that Monday. So when I realized I hit, I had to write the Illinois, state lottery commission and get it, show them. Now that some taxes did come out of that, and taxes will come out of that if you hit straight in where I live. But I got a feeling that one day they're gonna even start taxing the 3 digits, because that's just like when people work under the table. They could be, or as a side hustle, you don't have to pay no taxes, but somebody hire you to, if you're cutting grass or washing cars, or you got your own little business, and you're under the radar, you're not reporting your income. Well, they call that under the table. I believe that the government, the reason why they make a lot of things illegal, because like when in the era of prohibition, when liquor was illegal before I was even thought of. My father and mother were children, but if you look at those old school movies, or just look up the prohibition era when they were it was illegal, and that's why they had called them bootleggers, and they make that moonshine in the backwoods, and oh man, I remember I had a shot of moonshine once in my life, and I don't plan on taking no more. That's when I was down in Louisiana. Oh my God. Them relatives they was about that business. They was about that. They were older, and I was old enough of legal age, because they wouldn't have gave it to me if I was a teenager. And I was good and grown in my 30s, and man, I had my first sip of moonshine. They kept saying, "You don't need that much, and this is your first time." I'm thinking, oh, it couldn't, because it's clear. I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna taste like vodka or gin, and I really hate gin unless it's in a mixed drink. I really don't deal with vodka. But like that Absolute I bought the other day, because I did not have any Absolute in my bar. Some of my bottles are on display for decoration and just to entertain if I whip out some drinks. But that Absolute Peach, um, I got Absolute, but I don't have the peach. And that was just what I call for, like if I was buying a soda, depending on where you live. We call it pop. You all call it soda, maybe where you live. But I bought that for personal, because stuff that you use, you whip out for company. Oh, would you like a drink? You want to show off your little barmaid skills and know how to mix drinks and stuff. Got your little equipment, shake it up in the little tumbler and everything. Oh, girl, you know how to make martinis. Do I know how to make martinis? Do you want an olive in that? You want a margarita? You like salt, or do you like sugar around the rim of your glass? How do you like it? It's not hard to do. If I needed a side hustle, baking cakes, watching children, cleaning houses, uh, shit, I could be an Uber driver. Who can't drive? I know basically every area in Detroit like the back of my hand with my eyes closed. I could be like Stevie Wonder, no disrespect to the blind, but and know all my, I mean, I know exactly where a certain street is located on the east side, but you give me the main streets like Gratiot, Van Dyke, or this and that, Jefferson, and then we got GPS, and I hate GPS. Don't you hate when GPS say you are now 100 feet away from your destination? To your left, you have now arrived to 1234 John Doe Lane or John Doe Boulevard. Okay, I'm here, but I don't see it. Sometimes some, neighborhoods or subdivisions can be so brand new. It's funny when the officers, the fire department, EMS can't even pick up on it. Now, oh God, it took like, when we moved here, it was like a good 2 years when, if you made a report or somebody at your house is suffering heart palpitations, you don't want to take no risk. But remember, people always keep aspirin around, not just for headaches. Aspirin is good for if you get like bug bites, mosquito bites, stuff like that. You crunch it up, put a little water on it, and put it on, and it'll take away the stinging. Also, salt baths and salt. I take salt showers because it scrubs away dead skin. And then if you're trying to lighten certain areas on your body, because my skin tone, when you have melanin in your skin, you're gonna get, like I said, I just bruise so easily though. But I also, if I scratch, that's why I try to keep my nails cut. I don't try to do, but if I scratch my skin in my sleep, I can expect to have a discoloration. And by it being the winter months, I always dedicate that for my full beauty ritual. That's why I leave that shower chair that the HMO paid for when my husband had cancer. He never used it. I use that for my once a week beauty ritual. Pedicure or no pedicure professionally, I still take my pumice stone. I get all the hard skin off my feet, and my husband bought me a petty egg from CVS. You see how they used to, how they have that infomercial stuff at night. How usually at CVS they'll show you the stuff that be on those infomercials. They don't have that section that's they seen on TV. That petty egg is a bad mamma jamma. I'm gonna tell you something. And it don't work by batteries, electricity. It's just, you need elbow grease. Use your hand. It's like a cheese grater. And you'd be surprised of the dead skin. And then you open it up and it be all this dead skin. It look like a whole bunch of like sand. And your feet, just because I don't care how skinny, how big or thick, whatever, and how we walk, there's certain areas of your feet going to get more pressure put on there. And those areas are going to be the most, where you'll get more hardened skin. And it's not from walking barefoot outside. It just happens. Why you think when people get pedicures weekly to keep them feet feeling like baby feet? But in the winter, I save a lot of money because I'll do my feet at home. And I'll take the petty egg and scrub that hard skin off. And husband say, "Oh, your feet so soft." But to me, I can touch and say no. And I always, when I lotion up my whole body after every time I get out the shower tub, I'm gonna lotion up or use my Vaseline Intensive Care cocoa butter oil. Very excellent for the skin. Very good at fading spots on your body. If you, I just don't want to fade the spot on my C-section marker. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse to.